What up, people, man? This is your boy Faith Music, man. I'm just on here real. I got something I need to address. There's nothing bad or situations. It's about relationships, man. I had a good friend of mine call me, and she was explaining her situation, man. And I think that what came out of that advice, me spitting to her, is what he wasn't ready. He just wasn't ready to be married, And I'm no relationship expert, but I could tell you a few things, man, based on my past relationships and my present one now. Um, I say these things to say this, man. Fellas, ladies, friends, become these people's friends, friends. Like males will hang out with each other and been knowing each other for years, and they kicking and they cool. Become these ladies' friends. Same way with ladies, friends. If if you're a male and you get in a relationship with a woman, become their friend. Because without that, man, a lot of these relationships they fail. Because what end up happening is, and to the guys, man, what end up happening is you see these half naked women, pretty hair, makeup done did, everything is squeezed tight, and that draws your attention. And that's all you see. You know nothing about you. You found out nothing about her. Nothing. You found out nothing about her. You found out. Well, let me re-say that. A lot of guys gravitate toward that, and once they get to that, it's like, It's like once they get to seeing that, that's all they see. And then, another good friend of mine said this today, man. She was saying something about the brothers bashing the black women. Now, me per se, I don't bash black women. I have absolutely no issues with black women. I grew up in a house with 3 black women, so I got the the situation a little bit different than a lot of other guys may have gotten. I don't know. I'm just speaking on my behalf, but I say this, man. Those 3 things: friendship, communication, and learning that person. You have to learn. You have to get to learn that person. If you don't, becoming friends is the best way to do it, because you end up getting with somebody that you don't really, know nothing about, and then once you find out, once y'all are friends, and if y'all venture toward anything that'll turn into a relationship, if you see any negative or if you see any negative signs that you don't want to deal with, then it's okay to stay friends, because you don't have to venture into be in a relationship. Being that woman's friend is the best thing, man. Especially with women, man. I've had my issues where me and my ladies argued, man, and things come out that don't you really don't feel, you just upset. But then there's times where everything is cool, and you see some things that can be proven. They can be improved on her end, and you tend to speak on it, and she hears it the wrong way and think that you're disrespecting or not being helpful in a way. Sometimes that can happen. But then you have to kind of, you have to find out someone's demeanor. Sometimes that's through body language, through voice. It's I know I can't. I'm trying to find the best way to say it. Man, how can I really say it? And that one word keeps coming back. Friends. I mean, go to the movies with them, go to the park. They just play the games, play the systems. Man, if he's that type of brother, watch the football games, kick it with him. Not because you think it'll make him feel happy, but because that's something you grow into. That's something you may love. I think a lot of us tend to, submit the wrong way. And that word submit sounds like slavery to some of the women nowadays, man. They think that I ain't gonna do this, you know, because I ain't that type of woman. That word, then the one word that pops up is independent. You know, I'm too independent for that. You know, to submit to a man or do anything a man says or do it this way. You know, like I said, man, I don't. You know, in this household, ain't none of that. We ain't talking about submitting to what I want you to do. I need you to be happy with you first. If you're happy with you first, then we can work on everything else that's in our relationship that needs to be worked on. But submitting to me, no. Love me, yeah. Love me unconditionally. If you see something that you don't like, address it to me, and then we'll work on it. Or if you see something that can be done better, instead of disrespecting or bashing, then that's different. And I've had my situation with me and my lady, man, where I've said some things and it didn't quite come out right in her ears, but my words were never hurtful. It was more of just trying to motivate and help. Motivation is good, but motivation is only be done if you motivating yourself first. I can't motivate you if you're not motivated. It works like that, which is crazy, but that's the way it works. But I say all these things to say this, man. Everybody looking for love, or everybody looking for somebody that they're compatible with. And a lot of people may disagree with me on this, but soulmates. I don't believe in soulmates. I believe in just living your life. Cause you just ain't nobody that's gonna be 100% compatible. You just not. You're not gonna be 100% compatible. I'm sorry, it's just my opinion, but you're just not. Soulmates, no. And to me, ain't no such thing as a soulmate. Everything you do, I'm not gonna do the same. It's just not gonna happen. Now it may be some compatibility in that, but it's not gonna be the same, man. But I could sound like I'm ranting and raving, but I'm not. I'm speaking on situations of these topics of issues of relationships and love. And you really love somebody, man. Who you really love, man. You say you love somebody, then that got to be unconditional. You say you love somebody, you got to be their friend first. You say you love somebody, that communication is the key. Without those things, you just don't have a relationship. That's like building blocks like Jenga, and then the minute something don't work, it collapses. You try to figure out how to put your pieces back together again. But I say these things to say that I'm no relationship expert. I've had my issues with all my past relationships, man. But man, just growing in God, man, and looking at myself, man, and being patient and being very humble to look at a situation and say, okay, cool. Let me douse my own fire before I try to light somebody else's. You know what I mean? So it's better to work on you. Especially in these relationships, man. Fellas, stop bashing these black women. Stop it. If you ain't found what you looking for, you won't. If you just looking for a pretty little face and a half-naked body, that's what you gonna get. A pretty little face and a half-naked body, brains works the same way. She gonna be half everything. It's like a Christmas sale in the holidays, half off. We got a sale going on. It's a half off. You get a half off deal instead of a whole package. You get a half off deal. Ain't nothing wrong with a half off deal, but you got to learn to understand what kind of half off deal you getting. And a lot of y'all tend to go to these half off deals, which is half naked, boobies all out, clothes fitting tight to draw your attention. Then when you get them, it's like, then when you was looking for, and some of y'all guys, you cool with that. Me personally, no. Not because I I done got spiritual and all that. No, it has nothing to do with me and my relationship with God. It's just something I saw. I've been taught, when I was young to, you know, uh, from my mom them to go after certain women, and then I built my own description of what I wanted, and it's the woman, attractive woman, that's wrong with the attractive woman. But I look at the heart. I want the heart. I want the heart. You know, it's okay. Attraction got to be there. You ain't got to be super fine. But what I found out is it's the heart for me, and I found what I wanted in the heart. I found somebody who will listen to me, have a conversation with me. We'll sit down. We'll laugh. We don't even cry together, man. It's okay for a brother to cry. I'm gonna tell you that now. But we've cried together, from trying to through communication and understanding. Through the fussing, through all the pain and the fighting, man. But like I say these things, to speak on these situations, man. And if a little of these things is helpful for you, cool. If it's not, cool. It's just, I had to say my piece on that situation. But to end this off, I'll give you a little verse of something that's coming soon from a song I got called No Fear, man. So y'all look for a mixtape coming out, and y'all look for an album sometime next year. I can't give you a date, so I don't know. But it goes a little something like this. Don't be alarmed, you're my charm, transparency through the light. Got my back no matter what, preparing me for the flight. Answer to my question, antidote for my cancer. Choose to be here, your love reminds me of such. No beauty queens or finding things in our world can replace you. Looking forward to this proposal, saying I do. Every knees on my night, every day, every night on my knees, let me pray up like Christ of the church. Be your crutch if you fall, cuz I grow stronger, but God still enlightens me. To be the man you lean on in your time of need. Arguments is like it's growth in the mixture. Without a foundation, this love is a cripple. Cause and effect like action spoken those times. Don't empty words to your heart, cause emotional flat lines. Cannot rewind time, no DVR buttons. But His grace is enough, that to myself is a must. So there you have it right there, man. I'm sorry for the screw up, but it's my song, but I know it. But man, it's your boy Fred Music signing out, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace. Love each other, communicate with each other, become friends with each other, and everything will work out. Promise.